The 16th of May, 1986. A sweltering afternoon in Cokeville, Wyoming, where the air hung heavy and still. Inside the narrow halls of Cokeville Elementary, the peaceful silence of a school day is suddenly shattered. David Young and his wife, Doris, kick open the door to a first-grade classroom, their eyes wild with a dark purpose. They push a rusted shopping cart, the wheels squeaking against the linoleum, laden with gasoline cans and a chaotic web of exposed wiring. David slams a heavy briefcase onto a desk, revealing a typed manifesto labeled, "The biggest hostage holding for ransom in the history of the world." With cold efficiency, he forces 154 children and 18 adults into the cramped room. Outside, the world stops. Parents sprint toward the school, their faces pale with terror, hands gripping the police barricades. Inside the classroom, the air reeks of gasoline fumes, thick and suffocating. Teachers move with a practiced, desperate calm, guiding the small children to sit on the carpet, trying to shield them from the sight of the bomb. They lead quiet prayers and read stories, their voices trembling as they try to drown out the rhythmic, mechanical ticking of the detonator. 2.5 hours pass in an agonizing crawl. The heat and the fear turn the air into a physical weight, pressing down on everyone trapped inside. Every second feels like a lifetime as David Young stands over the trigger, his finger hovering over the end of their lives. The children look up with wide, questioning eyes, waiting for a miracle. Then, the unthinkable happens. Doris Young moves toward the door, her wrist snagging on a stray wire connected to the trigger. She stumbles. The detonator slips from her hand. A blinding, orange flash engulfs the entire room in a roar of fire. The blast force is immense, shredding the walls and shattering the windows into 1,000 jagged shards. Black smoke billows, choking the hallways. By every law of physics and every rule of ballistics, that room should have become a tomb for everyone inside. But as the smoke begins to clear, the expected silence of death is broken by a different sound. The sound of coughing and breathing. David and Doris Young lie dead among the ruins. But miraculously, every single child remains standing. They emerge from the blackness, soot-covered and shaken, but alive. One by one, they walk out of the fire, defying all logic and every grim expectation. In the hospital hours later, investigators move from room to room, notebooks in hand. They expect trauma-induced confusion, but the accounts they hear are chillingly identical. A 6-year-old girl describes a figure bathed in white light hovering near the ceiling, pointing toward a safe corner. A young boy points to the exact same spot, describing a woman who guided him away from the blast zone just seconds before the trigger was pulled. Another child recounts a voice urging them to find their brother moments before a ceiling beam crushed the very spot where he had been sitting. Investigators stop questioning the logic and simply start recording the impossible. When parents open family photo albums, children point to faded pictures of deceased relatives they had never met, identifying their protectors with absolute and terrifying certainty. Decades later, the survivors are now adults, but their stories remain unchanged. They sit with steady eyes, repeating the same testimonies they gave in 1986. A bomb filled with gas and shrapnel detonated in a closed room. 154 children walked out. Whatever you choose to believe, the facts of the Cokeville miracle remain untouched by time.